Salsa dancing typically part of your workout routine?
It's part of my secret weapon, man. I'm gonna have to use it. I'll have to use it Saturday night.
Talk about how you're feeling right now. I mean, we've been building to this fight for a long time.
Talk about the after party.
Talk about how you're feeling right now. I mean, it feels like we've been building to this fight for a long time. People had you pegged for a UFC title contender a long time ago, but now that it's actually here, what's the moment like for you?
You know, it's been part of it's part of my journey. It's been part of my this is my destiny. My destiny. Like my number one goal as a human being was to be a good father, be a good husband, and after that was to be an Olympic champion. And after that, my third goal was to be UFC champion. And I wrote all this down when I was a junior in high school. I remember reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he said, "Write your goals down," and that's exactly how I had them in order. I'm going 2, 3, and then eventually 1.
Is it coincidental that your hand wraps are gold?
They're not really. I mean, I do like gold though.
Do you remember the nerves of Olympic week, and how does it compare to this?
Oh man, it's about the same. Like I said before, like training for the Olympics is you never know who you're gonna wrestle. I think the plus about the UFC is I've been training for this guy for years now. I know that one day that we're gonna get together, we're gonna fight, and I'm able to study my opponent, which makes it easier for me. And that's it. When the bell rings, it's enough talking, enough mouse traps. It's time to get ready for business.
Now, in Hispanic culture, there's the idea that it takes a village, and you really bring a village with you. You have all these guys that help you, and you give them their time and give them their recognition. How nice is it to have these guys with you and to let everyone know these are the guys who helped me get here?
Oh yeah, the coaches, they're like my family. I think, like you said before, like coming from a Mexican background, we're very tight-knit, always family. We eat together, we do everything together. We sometimes even sleep in the same room with like 20 of us. But that's how I feel comfortable. I can relate to somebody like Manny Pacquiao, who always has an entourage with them, and these are the people that love me, that I care about them, and you know they keep me distracted rather than thinking about all this.
Now, as bigger things happen for you, gold medals and belts, do other people try to penetrate that circle and they keep you nice and protected, or how does that work for you?
You know, you have your circle of friends, and you have the people that do try to get in, but you know, the colors always show up. You can always recognize somebody's heart, but it's okay, man. I'm here to help everybody.
And Demetrius Johnson has been a long-standing champion. What makes this different? You know, why are you going to do something that every other contender couldn't?
I'm a gamer. I think I've proven before that I could accomplish something like the Olympics, and this is it. This is the Olympics of MMA, winning the UFC belt. I've been here before too. Maybe I didn't defend my title 7 times, but I tell you what, I have 1,000 wrestling competition that's molded me into the human being that I am today. So I'm ready. I'm different. I know you hear that from a lot of people, but I've chosen to do this, and that's what makes me dangerous. I fight with passion. I fight with purpose. And when you get a human being that fights with that, it's going to be really hard for you to take me out.
You know, unfortunately, the Olympics aren't the popular platform that they could be in terms of getting your message out there and becoming a world-renowned athlete. You know, what could the UFC gold do for you that maybe the Olympics didn't?
Exactly. You just hit the nail on the head. The publicity, the attention, the fact that people will, you know, we can call each other names leading up to the fight. We can bag on each other and build that hype and have, you know, Yahoo, MMA Junkie, MMA Fighting here to record all that. It's almost like a soap opera if you really think about it with fighting. It's very dramatic, and for some reason that tends to sell. People like that. But I'm here to use that belt for a greater purpose.
Henry?
What is that purpose?
That purpose is a message of hope, a message of love, to lift self-esteem, to let people know that, you know, things are possible in life. You work hard, dedicate yourself. If you dream big, sacrifice all, you will enjoy victory.
With that said, do you think the UFC doesn't sell good guys as much as they do bad guys?
They should. I believe they should. I mean, maybe I'm not Conor McGregor. Maybe I don't shoot balls of lightning from my eyes and thunder from my ass. But I do come here to, you know, to serve a good message, man. I've been on that platform. I was a kid who grew up without a father. I was a kid who grew up in humble beginnings, and I'm able to use that. I've been able to use my mess as a message. And it needs to be heard, man. People need inspirational stories.
Well, Henry, I just wanted to ask you, you mentioned your father. You know, you went through a lot with your dad when you were a kid. This week is you're near one of your highest points in your professional life. Have you ever thought of him and thought it back to what you went through with him in those days?
Yeah, unfortunately, my dad passed away a year before the Olympics, but I can't look back at it now. It is what it is. But I know eventually when I become a father, I'm able to show him the ropes. So this is the life of the struggles. Sometimes it's the good life. I've learned to use the pain and not become a prisoner of it.
Mentally, what goes into preparing for a title fight that's different from any other fight?
Sorry, say that again?
Mentally, what goes into your preparation that's different from any other fight?
The belt. The belt's the difference. Warming up for Demetrius fighting anybody else, I take everybody at a world championship level, man. I take all comers extremely serious. And all right, that's fine. Count me out. But we won't know Saturday night who the champion is. So I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of actually kind of you guys, the media. But I'm ready to do my job. And I'm ready to win.
What was your back? You had spoken out about Nick Diaz and his suspension and being suspended 5 years for marijuana. Do you feel like that medicinal marijuana has benefits for fighters?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never smoked before, but just so people know, the Nick Diaz thing got overturned. They reduced his fine. They reduced his time, and people are calling me a backstabber. But I don't think they read the media. I was able to stand up for him, and I wasn't gonna fight here in Las Vegas. I wasn't gonna fight Demetrius Johnson. We told that to Sean Shelby. Dana White.
One more question
What
right here.
was your reaction to Connor's tweet yesterday, retiring, getting pulled from UFC 200?
He'll be back, man. You guys don't, not everything that shine is gold. He'll be back. I think it's good for the UFC. The UFC need to start stepping up and doing things like that. If you think you're higher than UFC, if you think you're better than all the other fighters, then maybe you should get pulled. So I think it's a good discipline.
All right, guys, that's it. Thank you.
Nick's fine got kind of reduced and everything, and that's kind of why you changed your mind. Was that the main reason that you were able to come back to Las Vegas? Because you thought it was more fair? You just thought it was more fair now, the penalty?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wish you wouldn't have taken so much money. It's still $100,000 what they took from him. But they did reduce it to, I don't know how many. They're going to do 5 years. I think they did was it 14 months? Something along those lines. I'm just glad I could help, man. And like I said, you need the GSPs of the world. You need the Manny Pacquiaos of the world to help elevate this sport. The only way corporate America is to get involved in something like MMA is if you have the good guys.
Kind of ironic that it's 420 now, and you're talking about your biggest fight of
Henry, I need you to come with us.
What's that?
420 today, and you're talking about the biggest fight of your career. Do you find that ironic at all after you spoke out for Nick?
No, not really. I didn't think about it, but I'm glad. Free Nick Diaz, baby. We'll see you guys. Thank you.